Hello and welcome to...
Oh, that's so professional. I'm so impressed. This is Ordinary Life with Kitty and...
Emma.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I muffed that one, didn't I?
One job.
Can I please give it another go?
Go on, give it another go. Go on, try it.
Hello, kia ora, hello, and welcome to Ordinary Life. And that's it.
Isn't that so? Give her a round of applause.
We all have our days, don't we?
Other people edit. We just prefer to go wild.
Wild and raw.
Raw. Oh, my goodness. You raw dogging.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, we're raw dogging this podcast.
That sounds terrible.
It does sound really terrible. The meaning of it sounds way more innocuous than what it actually sounds.
I feel kind of dirty.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving swiftly on.
I'll just declare that we're not medical professional expert peoples.
But we are experts on us.
Yes, we know a lot about our lives and living with Parkinson's.
Ugh.
And we're brought to you by Cover Yours. From quote to claim, they're in your corner. Contact them on coveryours.co.nz. And
Excellent.
what are we talking about again? Oh, more employment stuff.
We were talking about employment law last week.
Yeah, it got really fascinating with the human rights thing and everything.
It did. And I was thinking about reactions of people and how they react to when you tell them stuff. And we were talking about whether or not you come clean.
Yeah, that's right. Come clean.
But I'm obsessed with cleanliness now. But coming clean if you have Parkinson's. I think it's only fair to say that it's an intensely personal thing, and I've been thinking about it quite a lot. And I do remember when I was first diagnosed and I was told to keep quiet. I don't know if you were
Oh, my
given
gosh.
that.
So somebody in
medical
advisory. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Told you not to say anything?
Yeah, it's a good idea not to tell people.
Really?
And while it's a good idea, I think at first not to tell people because you want to get your head around it yourself. But there was this idea that I would be judged.
Yeah.
And I found another person who I discovered had Parkinson's. I spoke to them and they said, oh, don't tell anyone because they will judge you.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
But I don't think that, unfortunately, I think they're right.
Yeah. Or, yeah, I kind of think walk in the world and get judged by everything and anything that people see about you. But
absolutely.
Yeah, I think you do get a side of judgment sometimes. For me, it kind of feels like either we get pity, which doesn't feel the greatest either, or we get, wow, you're so amazing for walking down the street and living your life, doing normal things.
That's always a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah. When you're somebody's inspo. Or we get, like an expectation of what people think that is having Parkinson's and whether or not you're living up to it or not.
You're not living up to your stereotype of person with Parkinson's there.
Well,
Emma.
from the get-go, we're not, because we're not male.
We're not male.
No. So we don't look like we should have it.
Yes, that's correct.
So that's pretty, yes.
I'm not male and I'm not over, well, I am over 50 now.
Yeah, but you're not, neither of us look anything like the shuffling man.
No, the shuffling man is definitely very, very shuffly.
Yes.
Although sometimes on a morning I do feel a little bit shuffly.
Yeah. This morning I did a little shuffle and my 9-year-old said, "Are you all right, Mum?" And I kind of turned it into a funny dance and she went, ha.
Yeah. It's I'll tell you what I find interesting is that it's reactions from people. And I know they don't know, but for example, I'll be in the supermarket and if my meds have worn off and I need to get something off a bottom shelf, and I'm leaning over like and either my husband or my children might be there, and they know to not help me because if they go to help me, they get it's fine, I can do it.
Yeah,
and you can see everybody going, oh, that poor woman, she can't bend. Or maybe she's just lazy, or maybe she's just fat, or maybe she's stoned. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, you do feel the stares. I remember one time I know we kind of strayed quite far from employment.
We've strayed already.
Do we need to bring it back to employment? I was just going to say,
Probably.
One time I walked into a shop and I was not walking very well. It took me a really long time to reach the counter from my position in the front of the queue.
Yeah.
And there was just silence. It was just like this. I just could feel all these eyes on me, and it was awful.
But this does kind of reflect, I suppose, back on employment, because people, they don't know what to say or do. And I know last week I was talking about that awful job interview, but they weren't all like that. But it's very. I really felt for the person that I talked to, because they said they'd kept quiet, they'd not told anyone.
Yes.
And apparently somebody recently found out that they had Parkinson's, and they went, "Oh goodness, I thought he had ME."
Oh.
And I was like, there's that double-edged sword. If you tell people or not, but if you don't tell people, then maybe somebody is behind your back going, "Oh, have you seen Fred?
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong with him."
I think the chances are that it's pretty high that people are whispering about us behind our back. Do you think?
Oh yeah, because definitely, I was saying to Mike the other day. Mike's my husband, who's also conveniently disabled, and very inconveniently disabled. But there you go. And we were going, do you think people are going, "Oh, poor Mike, because he was so full of life"? I said, and they'll say the same about me and you. It'd be like, "Oh, poor Emma, because she was so active." And
have you
Kitty
seen her
was
recently?
Such a great advocate. That's so mean, isn't it? But how does that make? Because it must happen.
It does. It does. I think it does. Sometimes you get it like right in front of you, where people don't quite realise. But yeah, in an employment setting, that can be quite stressful, can't it? Because people are worried that their performance will.
Well, people think you can't do things.
Yes.
And then if you do them, because let's be honest, we're frankly amazing, then there's that whole, they go, "Oh, and you've got so much to cope with."
It's not like you needed anything additional in your life, is it? Sort of thing. Yeah. That's that kind of assume.
Are you sure you can manage that? Is that okay? I said I could manage it. Yes, but you've got so much on.
Yeah, it's those negative kind of that drags you down, doesn't it? But I still feel that on the whole, it's better to have people know. But I think it does mean we're going to be constantly educating.
So do you think that, last week we were saying it's personal and we shouldn't tell people. Do you think we should? Because I'm terrible at it. They told me to keep quiet. And of course, that's like telling the sun not to rise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it probably took me about a month. And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I've got Parkinson's. I've got Parkinson's. I don't know how I'm dealing with it. It's terrible. Does anybody not know that I've got Parkinson's?" In fact, I meet people who don't know, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I thought everybody knew."
I kind of feel like I'm a bit oversharey like that too, but I just feel like it's just one of those things you have to rip the stitches early on and get it out there, because the longer you don't tell people, the more it kind of builds up and feels like a kind of lie or a secret that you're holding back on people, and that's worse, I think. But I guess I'm not like advising people to tell or not tell. As you say, it's personal and you got to kind of figure it out for yourself. But I do err on the side of I think it's best for people to know everything about you.
I'm a big believer.
No, that
everything
didn't
about
mean
you.
that
Wow,
quite.
where shall we start?
Yeah, that kind of flopped out.
But I've always thought that honesty is the best policy. And I also believe that the more people realise Parkinson's is not all right. It's not that it's not a terrible thing, because it is a terrible thing. It's awful. It's terrible. I hate it. I obviously wish I were cured, but I'm not. And this is what I've got. And I wish people felt freer to be more honest about it.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's probably, do you think it's a generational thing in this country that like maybe previous generations or previous like older people had that kind of general, it's better not to tell people your
Dirty
medical,
laundry. You don't wash your dirty laundry in public. That's the one, isn't it?
It does trap people though, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, it does. But I think people have certainly the older generation, which is scarily now becoming us, which is terrifying. But our parents and our grandparents were told, you just didn't talk about things.
Exactly.
You didn't talk about anything.
Yeah.
You know, my dad, he won't even talk about, he'll say, oh, there was none of this when I was young. And you're like, well, I think there was, Dad. Nobody ever said anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we are on this podcast / radio show / program to educate people.
Well, yeah.
Partly because it's kind of like I do feel quite strange and rare most of the time, except when I'm with you.
It's kind of nice to know that there are other people out there and that we are actually, hopefully, managing to reach some of you and realise that you are not on your own.
Yeah.
Because there's some crazy girls in New Zealand hoping that you're out there going, yeah, that's me too.
And I guess if we weren't shouting about it to all who will listen to us, we probably wouldn't have found each other. Do you think? Even though we live like within, I don't know, 10 kilometres of each other.
Well, that's a whole new can of worms about like people, in the medical areas. They know we're out there, but we're not. We cannot be connected with each other.
That's right. Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Absolutely. We might, I don't know, have a podcast and distribute it to the world. Speaking of that, we are available on Facebook and Instagram, and we have a webpage, but that still needs work, to be quite frank. But you can contact us on Facebook at Ordinary Life or Instagram at Ordinary Life PD. And I would like to say on one of our previous posts, Emma, on our last episode about the one we did about We Love Big Pharma.
Yeah, that was a very bold statement, wasn't it?
Very bold statement. And I'd say thanks to Vincent, who said that Big Pharma definitely are. We're not sure what they definitely are, but if
they definitely are big.
Definitely are big, and they are definitely pharma.
Yes.
So you can get in touch with us there, and we might be able to give you a little hello, and keep fighting the good fight. I think because I think being honest is always.
Yeah,
best.
keep on being honest, Kitty. I don't think anything could stop you. I must say, I'm very impressed from last time when we talked about the your mediation with the tribunal. I think that was great what you did. That's awesome that you asked them to donate to to an organisation, and I think, even if it wasn't good for you in terms of the kind of total outcome, at least you kind of made a difference there.
I hope so. I mean, never mess with a Yorkshire lass, eh? An angry Yorkshire woman. But I was really angry because I knew that I'd been discriminated against, and it felt strange.
Yeah.
And I wanted somebody to know how unkind it was. I don't mind being rejected because maybe my qualifications are not as good, or maybe but it was an outright lie.
They thought you couldn't do the job clearly, eh? Like they thought that the disease was going to make you, not a good risk.
One question they'd asked me was, if you couldn't walk across the car park because it's got too bad, would you tell your manager? And I was just like, what am I doing here?
Yeah. It's kind of that level of micromanaging where they're just,
But
like, I mean, what other candidate would they have asked? How are you getting to work?
Yeah. How will you get to work in a morning? Well,
that's my business. I can get to work.
I wasn't aware that was part of the contractual agreement, but
Yeah.
But no, I found my way out, and I'm very happy where I am, and that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm available for speeches, parties,
Comedy gigs.
Comedy gigs.
What does this woman not do? That's
What do I not do? Lots of stuff. Don't walk very well at the moment, but no.
Shall we talk about that next time?
That sounds like a plan.
Okay, great. See you then.
All right, this time next week.
Yay.
Take care.
See you next time. Bye.
This program was made with assistance from New Zealand On Air for radio broadcast and through the accessmedia.nz website. Thank you, New Zealand On Air.